You want to talk to my juvenile probation officer? We can open a file with his name on it. So he's meeting with us and we're working a plan because we got to fix this before next fall. Let's fix this. Let us help. 30 years old and his life was a struggle because he didn't do as well as he could have in high school. And he basically closed a lot of opportunity doors to himself. The fact that he had health issues or his girlfriend got pregnant or the principal at Belleville was being hard to deal with, all of those things aren't going to take any of those struggles away. Ms. Bracken, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Did you read your rights form? Yeah. You understand those rights and the options they give you? Yeah. You understand the possible penalty for today's charge? Yeah. Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Yeah. All right. Is this the problem, child? What's your name? Alex? How old are you? We got a thing for 15-year-olds today. And how many days has Alex missed? 20 plus? What's a problem?
When he started there, well, first of all, when we moved, I enrolled him and they called me and told me that they needed my ID, said that, and I called to make sure they got the picture of my ID and stuff and everything was good. Said that their enrollment is behind, they had people in, extra people in, it said Belleville. And that they get back to me and he probably wouldn't start at first, maybe second week or whatever. So after second week, didn't hear anything. So I just hurried up and put him in an online school because every time I called there, I got bounced around with people.
Right.
Because it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't school year yet, so nobody was there.
Yep.
So I got bounced around, so I just hurried up and put him in an online school. Didn't do my research. This online school was so hard that my boyfriend with a degree from Dual can't pay for it. Okay, so he didn't do well in that. And I was like, okay, going to in-person school, going to Belleville, got him into there. And within the first couple of weeks, he was sick, he was out a week, and then it started to fall behind, and then yeah, he was assaulted in the bathroom. I called the principal, talked to them. Well, then after telling on them, he was getting more threats.
Sure.
So he didn't go to he was sick, but it was anxiety and stuff that making himself sick. So he didn't go to school for a week, then it was spring break, and then he's supposed to go back and like he just said he was scared.
Yeah.
You know, and so I tried to call the principal, tried to call her over and over and over again. 2 weeks, didn't talk to her, but I talked to people in the office. They said, well, maybe graduation alliance would be something good for him. So I went through all the steps of that to get him in graduation alliance.
I'm not familiar with that. Is that online?
Yeah, it's like an online and it's that, you know, that you catch up on, credits and things.
Yeah.
And apparently it kind of runs through the district, but not really, I don't know. And, but the district has to like release him.
Right. Right.
Well, after weeks, they say that the district won't release him.
Okay.
So I tried calling the principal for 2 weeks. She doesn't get back to me. When she does get back to me, she cuts me off very quickly and tells me, well, online didn't work for him before, blah, 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 blah. And basically talked to me like I was a child.
Okay.
That rubbed me the wrong way, but we still went in, had a meeting with her. You know, she said, I want him to feel comfortable at school and all of this. And then his first day back to school, she walked by and ignored him and sent him with some kid and it just.
Okay. So where is this his first school year at Belleville?
Yes.
Where did he come from?
Huron.
Okay. How long did you go to Huron schools?
His whole life. Well, no, he went to,
most of his career?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How'd you do in Huron?
You didn't do good.
Okay, Mom, you take a breath.
They didn't go the best.
All right. What kind of grades did you get? Okay. Behavioral issues? Okay. Were you comfortable going to Huron schools? Okay.
What was the issue?
Was there an issue or were there more than one issues?
I don't really want to talk about this.
His girlfriend got pregnant when they were in the 7th grade,
Okay,
so it's,
okay.
yeah, baby in production to family member. So
Okay.
it's,
So that caused you problems because everybody in school knew what was going on?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do when you're 25? I didn't ask you what you would be doing. I said, what do you want to do? When you dream about your future, what do you see yourself doing? You haven't dreamed about your future? He needs counseling. I'm not being flippant. He needs counseling. Okay? So here's what it was. Okay, Mom, you got to let me talk a little bit. Okay? Here's what I'm hearing. Excuse, 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 excuse. Even if it's all factually based, it doesn't help him get educated. All right? When he's 30 years old and his life is a struggle because he didn't do as well as he could have in high school, and he basically closed a lot of opportunity doors to himself. The fact that he had health issues, or his girlfriend got pregnant, or the principal at Belleville was being hard to deal with, all of those things aren't going to take any of those struggles away. He's got to get a high school education. And what I'm hearing is things get tough, let's move. That doesn't work in life. We've got resources. We can recommend counseling. You want to talk to my juvenile probation officer? We can open a file with his name on it. So he's meeting with us and we're working a plan because we got to fix this before next fall. Because academically, I'm going to guess you're probably supposed to be a junior next year. I mean, if you were on track, credits wise, you're probably not even close.
he is sophomore.
Does he have credits to be a sophomore? Let's fix this. Let us help you. He needs counseling. He's not dealing with life in a productive way. All right, so back to you. I'm going to do the delayed sentence in keeping with your agreement with the prosecutor. You don't go out and commit any crimes, and his attendance gets fixed. Or you can at least stand there with my juvenile probation officer and say, I've been working with Miss Oswald. I can't get him to do what he needs to do. Now then the burden is on him, and you don't end up with a conviction that you didn't have any control over. Clear? All right. So Miss Oswald, here's a card. Miss Oswald is who you need to speak to. Alex, man, you've had some trouble. No doubt about it. You've had some rough stuff, but you can't just keep doing things the same way. Because life is tough, and it's tougher when you're uneducated. All right. Any questions? Good luck. All right. Your appearance for Miss Kimbrough Verdell.
On behalf of Ms. Kimbrough.
Good morning. Go ahead, Councilman.
Penalty to violation of parental responsibility and relatively to oh, my stretch.
Thank you. Son or daughter? How old is he? 11. Finally, not 15. What's his name?
Gavin,
Gavin, Gavin?
a Y.
YN. Okay. All right. How many days has he missed? All right. What's the problem?
He hasn't been diagnosed with several different things. He tends to feel like he's bullied at school, so some days my mom gets him off to school and I'm already at work, and some days overnight he'll say he's ready to go in the morning. It's a different story. Now we have him virtual and he is staying with his dad Monday through Friday, virtual school. And he says,
Okay. All right. So we've got a plan in place, so he's not going to miss so much school. Okay. All right. Based on what you told me, I can accept your plea. I'll go along with the 12-month delayed sentence, which means for 12 months, you don't commit any crimes and we don't have any attendance problems. If you're having any issues, Jamie, if you don't mind, if you're having any issues, reach out to Miss Oswald. She runs our juvenile program here at the court. She's got lots of resources that can help. Do you have any questions, ma'am? All right. Good luck. Roderick Adams.
But Mr. Adams,
Good morning, Mr. Adams.
any overturn behalf of Mr. Adams, Your Honor.
What is CWUI?
The,
Oh, carrying concealed. Okay.
yeah, carrying, well,
All right. So there's a civil infraction and there's a misdemeanor and he's going to plead to the civil.
right now, the carrying while intoxicated is a misdemeanor.
Okay.
Subsection being reduced to subsection C, which is a civil infraction.
Got it. And he's going to plead to the impaired charge. Yeah. Yeah. It's confusing to me because I got both files have the same ROA in it. Can you print an A charge ROA? Adams. All right. So Mr. Adams, did you discuss your rights and the options those rights give you with Mr. Batar? And you understand all those? And you understand the possible penalty for the misdemeanor charge of operating while visibly impaired? Understanding all of that? Are you pleading guilty to the impaired driving charge freely and voluntarily today? Thank you. Mr. Batar, would you voir dire while I get my paperwork straight up here?
Judge, if I could just get the, I didn't remember.
November 9. Yep, November 9, and it was Huron.
November 9th, 2024, Mr. Adams, for you. Township of Huron. Yes, sir. For your operating motor vehicle. Yes, sir. Prior to operating that motor vehicle, can you consume alcoholic beverages? Yes. And did that alcohol impair your ability to operate the motor vehicle? Satisfied.
So am I, and you're also pleading responsible to the civil infraction, sir? All right, I will dismiss the misdemeanor charge of carrying concealed pistol while under the influence. I've accepted your plea to impaired driving charge. I'm going to continue your personal bond and send you downstairs to the probation department. When you get down there, they'll call you up to the counter and they'll schedule for you to come back and be interviewed by a probation officer. And they'll also let you know when the sentencing date is. Based on the interview, the probation officer will prepare a written report and recommendation for sentencing. When you come back for your sentencing date, you'll have a chance to go over it with Mr. Batar or somebody else from his office. I'll have a copy of it. Then the three of us will have a conversation. I'll decide what the terms of sentence should be. Understood? You're all set. Go on downstairs and have a great day.
Thank you.
Tanya Gaddy.
Any overturn behalf of Tanya Gaddy, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am. Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Gaddy is election of bringing responsibility. It will be 77.1 for 12 months, Judge.
Thank you. All right, ma'am. Did you discuss your rights with Mr. Batar? You understand those rights?
I did.
You understand the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the charge? All right. Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today?
Yes,
All right. Son or daughter?
son,
What's his name? Jackson. How old is Jackson?
15.
Another one. All right. And how many days has he missed?
Jackson's missed quite a, I think it's like 70.
Holy cow.
He was in a program for 6 weeks. He tried to hurt himself.
Okay. New Oakland, good program. Okay. When was that? When did he get out?
In October through November.
Okay.
He's also had a couple hospital stays
Okay.
there. Currently, he goes weekly.
Where at?
He goes through the training center.
Good. Good.
Doing stuff there with him.
Yeah.
Been diagnosed, his father passed away. He did.
When was that?
It was in 2018 when he
Yeah.
was on the phone. So Jackson's had some rough goes. But
Yeah.
When the best of we can. I'm on top of
Do you
it.
have all the resources you need?
I would love more resources.
Good. Probably worth a conversation. She might even be down there and have time for you today. Just let her know what's going on. Let her know what you've got working for Jackson and see if she's got any suggestions. Because it sounds like a lot of what's in place right now has been in place for this school year and he's still missed 70 days. So if there's anything more we can put in play before September, because we don't want him to miss 70 next year. All right. Any questions? Okay. I'm gonna go along with the recommendation for 12-month delayed sentence. You've heard me explain that. You understand how that works, right? All right. I'm not assessing any court costs. Good luck. Reach out to Ms. Oswald.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And next up is Robert Galindo. Did I say it right?
David will turn on behalf of Robert Galindo there. Robert Mendoza. Two licenses.
Okay, so we're gonna dismiss both the original charges, and I'm gonna take a new plea to allow unlicensed driver to operate, correct?
Correct.
All right. Sir, do you understand your rights and options after speaking to counsel? You understand your rights and options after speaking to counsel? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to that added charge? All right, did you drive a vehicle in Huron on April 20, 2025 with a license that was improper or not valid?
Did you say yes? You didn't have a license at the time, no?
No license at the time?
My license is suspended this time.
Okay, it was suspended on April
Yep.
20th. All right. I'll accept your plea to the added charge, dismiss both the original charges. And are you working?
Is a judge, 25 years old, works as a recruiter for a staffing company.
Okay, good.
He's been here from Venezuela.
Okay. And what's the status of the license now?
Outstanding ticket on Lincoln Park, so once that's resolved, he should be able to get his license.
Okay. All right. Anything else I should know, Mr. Galindo, before I sentence you?
No, sir.
All right. $500 fines and costs. Can you pay that today?
Yes, sir.
All right. Go downstairs and that $500 will get you a smile from the cashier. You're all set.
Go downstairs to the kitchen, okay? All right.
Mr. Thrash? Wonderful. Counsel, your appearance?
Sir, Josh, I'm with Mr. Fresh. Please state your full name just for pushing.
I love that name.
The prosecutor said the same things in what I am, that's a full name.
All right. Look, I'm looking for the file. Tell me what we're doing.
Your Honor, so this with a plea offer. Mr. Thrash will be pleading responsible to an impeding traffic ticket on the C file. The B file, no insurance civil infraction shall be dismissed. He has insurance. The A file, the misdemeanor driving while expired, shall be dismissed. He has a valid license. That not what you wrote?
I have no idea what that is. What's the word after impeded?
Garcia and I were doing this a second ago. Drove while license expired.
No. Here. What's that? It looks like HOHIC.
That's traffic, I guess. I see two F's.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you though, man.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Your Honor, I'll start filling out the plea forms and have the prosecutor sign them.
All right. So we've got A, B, and C.
Response.
Yes, impeding traffic, C. All right. Is that the way you want to resolve it today? All right. So impeding traffic is 180. Can you pay that today? How much? When you want to start? How often? Yeah, when you want to make the first one. Calendar right here if that helps you, if you can see it. So June 2nd? And when you want to make the other 80?
4 weeks, 2 weeks. The 16th.
June 16th? All right. Don't even stick around. Don't go down and get any paperwork unless you need it to remember. If it doesn't get paid then the deal goes out. Yeah. If you want paperwork, go wait in line to get it. But if you don't need the paperwork, have a nice day. The other two charges, B and C are A and B are dismissed. You're welcome. You as well.
Yes.
See, oh. Celia? Good morning.
Okay.
All right, you are going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney, is that correct? And did you read your rights form?
Yes.
You understand the rights and options you have today?
Yes.
And do you understand the possible penalty for this charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty today freely and voluntarily? All right. Son or daughter?
I know.
How old?
Jesus.
6. And what's her name? Beautiful. Okay. How many days did she miss? Ooh, okay. Why?
So she got a new shirt, so she wanted to break this.
Even with that, they were around and I, at all, so I was let it come. I didn't realize how many things.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% with Summit, but I think they do. Most of the schools have an online portal. So you can just go in on your phone or your laptop or whatever and check exactly what records the school has. And it's almost real time. So check with the folks at Summit and see, because that way you don't have to worry about whether or not they're contacting you and let you know what's going on. You can check and see what their records show. So you don't find out 40 days in that, oh my God, I didn't realize it was this bad. Okay. So sounds like it was mainly transportation issues because your work shift changed.
Yeah, so I just didn't see them ever 3 to 11.
Right. Right.
Time to not seeing them at all.
Yeah.
So it just kind of was like,
So what's the plan so this doesn't happen next school year?
well, for one, I'm trying to get switched to a different shift.
Okay.
And then regardless of how I feel or, how
Yeah.
she feels, just kind of focus on giving her time on the weekend. That
Right.
so, like I miss you so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Where you work?
works for me.
Okay. Okay.
So just getting her to school, regardless of the situation. Unless she's
Right.
sick.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to send her with a fever or throwing up. Yeah.
Yeah,
The school doesn't want her then,
yeah.
right? Get all the other kids sick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the way this works, come on up here. I'm going to give you a card. I'm going to delay sentence. That was the deal you had with the prosecutor. I'm going to delay sentence for 12 months.
What started as a simple truancy hearing quickly turned emotional after a mother explained why her 6-year-old daughter had missed so much school. She admitted that transportation problems and difficult work schedules caused her to lose track of the attendance situation, saying she barely even got to see her child during the week. Judge Oakley listened carefully before giving advice about using the school's online system to monitor absences in real time. As the conversation continued, the judge showed sympathy for the struggles of being a working parent, while still making it clear that school attendance had to improve. In the end, he offered resources and delayed sentencing to help the family move forward.